Hi there, it's Annie Alex, and this is going to be the most information-packed video for this module because we will be covering 3 out of 4 techniques that we're using in this module to achieve a calm mind. The first technique is mindfulness, and I'm guessing that most of you have heard what mindfulness is, but mindfulness is observing what is going on around and within you without reacting, without answering or responding. It sounds simple, however, it is very difficult because most of us are used to constantly be doing something. Maybe standing on our phones, scrolling through an app, talking to someone, or just plainly overthinking. The reason why I'm using mindfulness in this course is because when you take your focus outside of yourself and outside of the circumstances that you cannot control, you actually become more calm. And when you become more calm, it's much easier to become more self-confident. For example, when you're calm and you want to go and talk to someone, it's much easier to do it than when you start overthinking what could happen, what if the person thinks I'm weird, what if this, what if that. Because when you start thinking what is this or what is that, you actually activate your body's flight or fight response. Because when you overthink, you start acting and your body responds as if you're in danger. Therefore, mindfulness is actually an antidote to that situation, because when you actually start observing and realize that there's no danger, in other words, you empty your mind and you become in the present, you come into the present, you become one with the present, you feel much calmer and much more secure in yourself. You can see the exercise for mindfulness in the reference guide, and we'll move on to breathing and how can breathing help me with overthinking. So mindfulness is a very difficult thing to achieve, becoming one with the present at any given situation, which is why it requires practice. However, what you can start doing is breathing. And why? Because your breath is always with you. It is with you wherever you go, whatever you're doing. Therefore, it's very easy escape from the chaos that's happening in your head. All you have to do is pay attention to your breath. I have listed an exercise in the reference guide which consists of you breathing for 3. So 1, 2, 3 while you inhale and then exhale for 3. You do that a few times and then you just start breathing for 3 and exhaling for 3 without holding it in. And when you do that, you focus, you consciously breathe in and out. Therefore, your attention is on your breath. And then you can start paying attention to how the air goes into your nose, up to your throat, fills up your lungs, then goes out the same way back. When you focus on that, you can calm your mind, you can calm your fight or flight response, and you can feel much more confident, especially if you continue doing it while you try to talk. That takes some practice, of course, but it's really, really helpful. And the third technique that I wanted to talk about is gratitude. How is it related to calmness of mind and self-confidence? So gratitude is a technique to make your focus go into a certain direction. So in this case with gratitude, it is to make your brain go into thinking about positive things, the positive side of things. Again, this works on the same principle as mindfulness and breathing, because it diverts your attention from the bad things, from the scary things that might happen, into the good things that are happening or could happen. It also takes some practice, because the idea is that when you think about something bad, which is our initial and automatic response, to just turn it around. Maybe if you want to go and meet someone, you are starting to think, what if he thinks I'm weird? What if they don't like me? Well, then you take a deep breath and you turn it around and you say, I'm grateful to have the opportunity to meet that person. And then you might use a reframe, and then you might use reframing to think, what if we actually click? What if everything goes smoothly? That is also what can make you take more action and work harder for your confidence. So, gratitude is just listing what you're happy to have in your life, what you're happy to have in a given situation. Maybe it is, hey, I'm happy that the room is warm and outside is cold. I'm very grateful for that. It might be, I'm grateful that I chose to take care of myself and I went out. Whatever it is, you can reframe any single situation into something that you like. Maybe you like about yourself, maybe you like about the situation, maybe you like about the people around you, maybe you like about the opportunities that you're given. Whatever it is, that is what you should think of when you are feeling stressed and overthinking. If you would overthink, at least try to overthink your gratitude. So what you're grateful for. List more reasons why you're grateful to be in this current situation. And when you do that, you realize that you actually deserve this. Because very often, when you think about what are you grateful about, you start feeling better about yourself and you start realizing that you wouldn't be in that situation if it weren't for you. So you should be grateful about yourself. And with time, when you practice breathing, mindfulness, and gratitude daily, you become a much calmer person. You become much more secure in yourself just because you're calm and you are not thinking thoughts that put you down. In the next video, we will be talking about visualizing, which is another technique that you can use both in calming your mind and goal setting. I will see you there.